Guess who's back on the open market? Hi guys, it's Renisti, back again with season 9 of Barry McCockiner's ascent to the NHL and eventually the Stanley Cup. Now you'll notice something compared to what our last episode looked like. This spot here said Vancouver Giants, and he wasn't wearing all white with a black tie. He was wearing Vancouver Giants merchandise. Of course, if you remember last episode, we decided to resign after all. The thoughts were creeping in even after the comeback win in the first round. The Borowski trade seemed to outrage our fans, despite the fact that he was leaving anyway. And the fan happiness was at 0, and it was time for us to move on. And to be honest, the whole thing of 11 incoming overagers, we would have been tanking again, most likely. So, wouldn't have been ideal. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know about that update if you missed that last episode, but we have some more content to record. So let's sim to July 1st, 2031 and see if Barry McCockiner will join a 4th hockey club of his career. All right, we're here. Do we have an offer? No. Really? Oh. The Melbourne Ice. The only contract offer thus far is in Australia. Now, they look good in terms of, well, you can't exactly tell because everyone's just half star because it's the Australian Ice Hockey League, but oh my God, the money that's a non-option. Yeah, as much as sure it's enticing, to go down under, potentially whack a spider the size of a freaking football in the middle of a hockey game. Not my cup of tea. I won't lie, I was expecting something a bit better. Not to, of course, take a dump on the AIHL. I'm sure it's good enough in its own right. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, $5,300. No, that we can't do it. So we're gonna reject it. I want at least 15 G's for this next offer. I mean, I think we've earned more than that, considering our pedigree. Now, 8 years of experience. All right, we're going to take a look at where our Vancouver Giants were picked. So Mark Coble, yeah, that's more like it, goes second round to Columbus. Vancouver takes Tanner Musial in the 3rd round, and Daniel Selkirk gets drafted by the Montreal Canadiens. Good for him. All right, finally, we have a job offer, and it is from a good team. Wolfsburg and the DEL. What's the money looking like, baby? 40? Come on. There you go, 51. Let's go a bit higher. Yeah, you know what? Let's take that. Barry McCockiner is in Germany. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got to work with here. Protected list. We don't have reserve list in the DEL, right? Okay. So we need to get a goalie. A backup at least, because this Arno Defensa looks good. Jacob Bernard Docker? He's making bank, though. But he's 15 rated two-way, so that's fine. Luke Garrison. Where did he play before? A former Vancouver Giant. Ironic. You know what? You look good. I'm going to extend you right off the hop. 85. Let's try and negotiate, shall we? Yep, that's good. So let's take a look at our free agency budget. Oh, beautiful. We have 300, almost 400 G's to work with. So let's filter. I don't believe in import goalies unless they're that good. So let's just try and get a German guy on the cheap. Simon Wolf. Wow, he's probably going to ask for 100 at least. Oh my God, that's a steal. You want to try 3? Jesus Christ. Simon Wolf is a Grizzly. Nice. Let's try and get some studs that are imports. Gyeonhu Ra. We tried to get him in Nikko, I believe. $1 million? No! This guy played for AHL. This guy's gonna ask for $1 million, isn't he? No, thank you. You are an East Coast player at best, sir. Get out, bro. How do you think this is? Lucas Ben. See, he's 4 stars. And this is supposed to be a bad contract, but I feel like I can lower this just a tad. Let's go 290 to start. What about 300? You're not going to budge, huh? We'll see. We'll keep you there for now. Since we might need some more defense, let's go for Dylan Rowley. 50 G's, 3 years. Thanks for coming, kid. All right. So after making up my mind, I'm going to see if Rowley does sign or Rowley. And I might just spread the wealth out a bit for good foreigners on our forward core. Dylan Rowley has signed, and he wants number 5, but we can give him number 3. Let's go for Noah Davidson. 448. You're asking for that much out of NCAA, you're tripping, bro. Let's go for Jeffrey Roth, who was a star for Victoria on their run to the final. This would be an interesting turn of event. Trey Peterson's available. Oh, you want to reunite, buddy? 50 G's, 2 years? And what about you, Jeffrey? Same thing? Let's go, baby. We've been reunited, baby. Trey Peterson is a Grizzly, as is Jeffrey Roth. Ooh, he's a 16 rated playmaker at the frickin' DEL level. Not bad. Jeffrey Roth, you're more of a sniper, dangler type of guy. But you're still useful. I mean, 94 points in the dub. You got to be good, right? All right, we're going to get one last D-man. Shaylin Gopher from North Dakota in the NCAA. Let's go. And as expected, Shaylin Gopher is a Grizzly. So arguably our best player, Julien Hébert, is not in shape. And he's had one too many schnitzels, it would appear. Or Bavarian pretzels, whatever you guys want to crush in Germany that's delicious. Criticize him internally. Let's see. He responded poorly. Don't eat freaking pretzels in the offseason and not work out. All right, so I've signed Karsten Campbell and I released Jaakko Heikkinen, who was one of our older foreigner forwards, and I thought, you know what, let's get some more young blood in there. Over a point per game with Merrimack in his last season in college hockey, so hopefully that translates to the DEL. So Karsten Campbell wants a number. He wants 24, but that's Hébert's number. We'll give him 16. And let's move on to the preseason. All right, so we got 5 preseason games with our first ever season with the Grizzlies in Wolfsburg. I'm excited, man. I've wanted to work in the DEL in this save for a long time, so we're finally here. Season number 9. Let's shake up German ice hockey. All right, so these are going to be our lines heading to our first ever preseason in the DEL. Let's do this. And we get blanked. What a welcome to the German game. Next game up against Krefeld. We're going to keep the same lines. I'm sure it'll click at some point. Not yet, but at least we got some goals this game. So, shootout loss. So we got a training camp development report. A bunch of good things thus far. Any massive improvements? No. Our vets, you're going to see more of this because obviously we're on the WHL, which is perpetual improvement since the kids are so young. But I'm sure we can get better over time. We just have to stick with Wolfsburg for a bit, but I'm sure Barry can win a DEL championship in no time. Next game up, we're playing against Köln. Let's see how this one goes. Can we finally get our first win of the preseason? We do. Only just. It's in the shootout, but we came back after having 3 unanswered scored on us, including points from Getz Olympic legend Antonin Véro and then Don Wakely. Edmonton Oilers pick, I'm pretty sure, in this past draft. Bad Nauheim against Wolfsburg. Let's see what happens. And we smoke them 4-1. Not too bad. We're up against Krefeld, this time over there. Let's see how it goes for our last game of our first ever preseason in the Deutsche Eishockey Liga. We lose, but we did our best, and hopefully we do better than the regular season. But for now, that's it. That's all, guys. Thank you very much for watching the first episode of Season 9. I'm very excited to see what this new chapter in Germany brings. I'm looking forward to see what we can do with Team Lithuania even farther down the line. What happens in our first 13 games, you'll have to wait and see. Until then, if you like this type of content, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.